Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Brother Azariah here for the Pittsburgh GMS camp. And I posted this, 1 minute video. Basically, in the video, I posed the question, what the fuck is in the, what the F, Shalaki, is in the tap water. And the video shows a man taking some tap water and putting it in this like evaporator or something that heats up the water, and there being a bunch of residue left over after the water evaporated away, and it basically looked like a brown sludge. And me and the brother Yala, the head of the camp, we was at camp, and I had drunk some bottled water in the car before I got out. It was some Deer Park or whatever, Deer Park water, and my mouth just really still felt really dry, and I had drunk water before that, and then when I got in the car, there was some water in the car, drunk a little sip, but it didn't like quench my thirst, and I was thinking about the ingredients in most bottled waters, and I had noticed a while back that one of the ingredients they use to raise the alkalinity of water is baking soda, because baking soda is what they call a base. It's there's two spectrums of the alkalinity scale. There's base, and then there's acidity. In everything in between. And so the more base something is, the more alkaline it is. Something with a very high alkalinity would be bleach. But of course you can't drink bleach, straight off, because that is not good for you. But they do use bleach or chlorine to neutralize bacteria in really dirty water, and it does its job. It has its place for cleaning out certain bacteria in really dirty water. But the point I'm getting at is one of the ingredients inside of bottled water is sodium bicarbonate. And what sodium bicarbonate is it's baking soda. And baking soda is a form of salt. So let me just pull this up real quick. So there's many. Let's just read this. Many of the ingredients that are added. So this article is called "What are the 4 ingredients that are in water?" Let me see how far up I would have to go to get the title. Why your bottled water contains 4 different ingredients. Okay. So this one just going through. Smart water contains calcium chloride, magnesium chloride. Oh, Salaki. The car making a little vibrating noise. I just turned it off. Just wanted to put a little warmth in here for a second. Alright, Salaki. So it says that they have different things here, just different waters have different things. Dasani has magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride, and salt alongside purified water on its nutritional facts. Smart water contains calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, and potassium bicarbonate. Nestle's Pure Life includes calcium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, and magnesium sulfate. So anyway, I'm going to get back down to the point. Whew, boy, Esau be spreading that bullshit. Alright, many of the ingredients that are added to bottled water naturally in bottled water occur naturally in tap water and in our daily diets. Potassium chloride, for example, is a chemical compound that is often used as a supplement for potassium, which benefit heart health and aids normal muscular and digestive functions. Magnesium chloride, magnesium sulfate, and calcium chloride are all inorganic salts. And so, if any of you brothers know about like planting and using plant food, a lot of those magnesium, potassium, is NPK, nitrogen, magnesium, and potassium, I believe, are the three things, the three building blocks for a healthy plant, according to Esau. Of course, plants need more than that, but they strip the land of so many nutrients that you have to have these inorganic compounds in order to boost the health. It goes back to that curse of Cain, where it said that the earth will no longer yield the strength unto Cain. That's why they have to make pesticides and inorganic fertilizers and stuff, and in order to grow plants. Fluoride is a byproduct of making inorganic fertilizer. Saw it in a video. I think the video was called forget what it's called, but it was basically a video about water that I watched a while back. I will see if I can find that again. But the point I want to make is sodium bicarbonate is just salt, man. It's just salt, Well, sometimes, I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this, but when you drink salt, when you drink sodium bicarbonate water, it's dry. It dries you out, man. So here's some information about sodium bicarbonate from Wikipedia. Sodium bicarbonate, commonly known as baking soda, is a chemical compound with the formula NaHCO3. It is a salt composed of a sodium, cation, and bicarbonate, and whatever. Sodium bicarbonate is a white solid that is crystalline. Anyway, it is a salt composed of a sodium, whatever, and a bicarbonate, whatever. So it's salt, It's salt. Now let me get this scripture, and possibly find this video real quick. Would have to be Genesis. What would it? Let me get off of that. It's probably going to be Genesis, the 4th chapter, right? So this is when, after Cain killed Abel, he tried to lie about it. This is what part of the curse that the Most High put upon him. Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And so that's why these Edomites, in order to grow vegetables, true Edomites, which are in rulership, they have to artificially nutriate the earth, because they don't follow the land Sabbath. They don't follow the way that the Most High set it up. They don't let the land rest. So they have to artificially, They have to artificially fortify the land, in order to grow anything. And that just shows you also that they come in the spirit of Cain. That's a further proof that they come in the spirit of Cain. All right. And now let me see here. Oh, I know what it's called now. The water you have by Shimmy Shad. So this is a video, and I was just watching the Elder Apostles video, which is what put the spirit on me to go into this, because like the Elder Apostle said, Apostle Ramla, if it were not for the graces of Yahweh Shimmy Shai, we will be destroyed, because this devil, called the Great Culling, man. The Great Culling our water. It's a 1 hour and 32 minutes and 32 second video. But in that video, it basically goes into people's testimonies of how there was one of the testimonies. There was a guy working at a fertilizer plant making fertilizer, and one of the byproducts was fluoride, and him having direct contact with that fluoride jacked him all the way up. It basically mutated him, for lack of a better way of explaining it. Like, he started growing these little formations on his bones that would poke into his skin, and they were like sharp little spikes almost, and it would hurt him to move. Hello. It would hurt him to move around, And so, I suggest brothers watch that video, Then come the wife calling me. But, let me, cut that out for a second. But yeah, I suggest brothers watch that video, you know, because this whole earth is defiled, man. You know, you can't even the water that's supposed to be pure with these different additives become not good for you because you drink it and you're still thirsty, you know. Hey, but that's really all I want to go into. Hey, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I want to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. And with that, I'll say Shalom.